Today we're reviewing G2A, the website known for offering extremely cheap game keys, sometimes half the price of Steam, Xbox, or PlayStation stores. If you've ever looked for a discount on a new game, you've probably ended up on G2A. But the big question in 2025 is the same as it was years ago. Is G2A legit? Or is there a real risk behind those low prices? Let's start with what G2A actually is. It's not a store that sells the keys themselves, it's a marketplace. Anyone can sell keys there, from small resellers to big vendors. And because of that open-door system, the quality of the keys can vary a lot. Some work perfectly, some get revoked later, and some don't work from the start. That inconsistency is the heart of the problem. The experience can go two ways. On one hand, people do get legit keys that work instantly. It's cheap, fast, and feels like a great deal. But on the other hand, there are many cases where the key gets flagged, doesn't activate, or gets removed days later. When that happens, the platform doesn't always make things easy. You usually have to go through the seller, not G2A itself. And depending on the seller, that can be a slow and frustrating process. Now let's talk about the biggest controversy: credit card fraud. One of the reasons G2A became so controversial is that some sellers in the past were accused of selling keys bought with stolen cards. When the payments got charged back, developers lost money, and some of those keys were later revoked. It's not that G2A openly supports that, it's just that the marketplace setup makes it harder to control who sells what. In 2025, G2A did improve their verification system, but the platform still has that anything can happen feeling because it depends on who you buy from. Some sellers are trusted and solid, others are brand new with no track record. And the problem is that most buyers just look at the lowest price, not the seller's history. Another thing worth mentioning is G2A's Shield, their optional paid protection. Many people expect it to guarantee refunds, but it's more like an insurance subscription. Without it, you might wait longer for support or get denied depending on the seller's policies. With it, issues are handled faster, but it's still an extra cost on top of what you're already spending. So is G2A legit or a scam? The answer is somewhere in the middle. G2A as a platform is real, you can get working keys, but the risks are also real. The platform isn't as safe or controlled as official stores, and there's always a chance your key could be invalid or tied to shady activity. If you know how the marketplace works and you stick with reliable sellers, you might save money. But if you want guaranteed safety with no headaches, G2A is not the place for that. In short, G2A isn't a scam, but it's not fully safe either. It's a gamble. Sometimes you win, sometimes you regret it. Use it with caution and realistic expectations. By the way, everything I'm saying here is just my honest experience and opinion. This isn't financial or legal advice, and I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just sharing what I found so you can make your own decision. Always double-check things yourself before buying anything online.